At first glance, Tim Allen's Hollywood Hills estate looked like your typical A-list dream home. Sleek, extravagant, and dripping with celebrity charm. But once the property hit the market, the illusion quickly began to crack. What should have been a routine high-profile sale turned into something much stranger. As buyers and insiders stepped inside, they uncovered a string of unsettling details: secret rooms tucked behind false walls, unauthorized construction work, and financial records that didn't quite add up. The more they explored, the more the estate unraveled into a full-blown mystery. Was the home improvement star hiding something behind closed doors? And just how deep did the secrets of this mansion go? Allen's sprawling estate, perched high above Los Angeles, offered jaw-dropping views of the canyon and city skyline. On the surface, it was everything you'd expect from a Hollywood icon's dream home. Expansive mid-century modern architecture, rustic accents, and floor-to-ceiling glass walls that bathed the space in golden California light. The master suite could easily rival the finest hotel rooms in the world. But those who visited the home said it had a strange energy, an eerie stillness that didn't quite match the beauty of its design. There was a sense that something was deliberately hidden. One longtime housekeeper revealed she had worked there for over 10 years, but had never been allowed into certain parts of the house. Not only were the doors locked, there was an unspoken rule: don't ask questions. Visitors, including close friends, were restricted from entering entire wings of the estate. The mansion's layout itself was perplexing. Corridors twisted in odd directions, some rooms were disconnected from the rest of the floor plan, and others appeared to exist only on paper. Real estate insiders found inconsistencies from the very beginning. Records showed multiple renovation permits that were started but never completed. Some architectural changes didn't match any blueprints on file. A contractor hired to inspect the home during the sale process left the property visibly shaken, refusing to elaborate on what he had seen. "Something about that place just isn't right," he said. On paper, the estate was a modern marvel: open-plan living spaces, top-of-the-line finishes, and a garage fit for a car enthusiast. But strange security features raised further questions. The home was outfitted with multiple layers of biometric locks, reinforced walls in unusual locations, and full perimeter surveillance that exceeded standard celebrity protection. One security specialist commented that the setup was closer to a classified government facility than a private residence. The most bizarre discovery came during a scan of the property's foundation. While the blueprints showed a small basement level, the scan revealed a large, hollowed-out space beneath the house, one that didn't appear in any official documentation. Allen's representatives dismissed it as a private storage area, but insiders weren't convinced. One buyer's agent, disturbed by the irregularity, ended their tour early, saying, "I don't know what's in that house, but I don't want to find out." Allen's garage, publicly known to house his prized collection of hot rods and vintage motorcycles, also sparked concern. Though it looked like a car enthusiast's paradise, something felt off. The garage was much larger than reported, with a mechanic's pit built deeper and more reinforced than necessary. When a contractor suggested further inspections, Allen's team abruptly halted access to the area. Even more troubling were the missing vehicles. Cars Allen had proudly shown off in interviews had quietly vanished, with no public record of their sale. In one corner of the garage, a stack of weathered boxes labeled with cryptic codes caught the attention of a real estate assistant. Inside, she claimed to glimpse old VHS tapes, handwritten notes, and what looked like sealed government documents. The question remained, why go to such lengths to hide these things? But it wasn't just the garage. Deep within the estate was a room no one seemed to know about, a hidden panic room. Unlike the secure safe rooms found in many celebrity homes, this one had been actively concealed. Its existence was uncovered only when an architect noticed a dead zone in the blueprints. a windowless section of the house with no visible access. When investigators dug into old permits and used structural scans, they confirmed the space did exist, but its purpose remained unclear. Most panic rooms are built to protect from outside threats. This one seemed to serve the opposite function. It was constructed to keep something inside. Before real estate agents could gain access, the room was sealed off entirely. Walls were reinforced, entrances were erased. One agent who saw early versions of the blueprints insisted, "There was a room there. Now it's gone. Wiped clean." Then came the discovery of a strange filing cabinet tucked away in a rarely used office. It seemed like an ordinary piece of furniture, until the prospective buyer's team realized it was secured with a military-grade biometric lock. Requests to open or inventory it were flatly denied by Allen's representatives. One former staff member, speaking anonymously, said he once opened the cabinet years ago before it was secured. Inside, he found folders labeled by dates and names, as well as dozens of tapes, some audio, some VHS. One photo, he claimed, stuck in his memory. It showed a person with a pale, shocked expression, staring directly into the camera. Whoever took that photo, he said, wasn't supposed to. As Allen prepared to sell the estate, the cabinet mysteriously disappeared, removed before buyers could get another look. But whispers of its contents had already spread. Former staff began talking about odd documents, strange behavior, and a growing obsession Allen had with his home's surveillance system. That obsession led to another chilling event, the sudden deletion of every single piece of security footage. One of Allen's close friends recalled visiting the home late one night and finding the actor alone, intently watching surveillance feeds. Allen was pale and on edge. When asked what he had seen, he simply shut the laptop and refused to answer. The next morning, the entire security system was wiped. Every file, every backup, every bit of footage was gone. The company in charge confirmed it wasn't an accident. It had been a full, intentional purge. What could have been on those tapes that prompted such drastic action? Was it something Allen saw that night, or something he was afraid someone else might discover? As the estate quietly disappeared from the market with no public announcement of a sale, the mystery surrounding Tim Allen's Hollywood Hills home only deepened. Real estate agents, contractors, and even close friends were left with lingering questions. Why so many hidden areas? Why so many secrets? One thing was certain: the home known to the public as a peaceful retreat was hiding a much darker reality. And whatever truth Tim Allen buried within those walls, it may never be fully uncovered. If you found this story as shocking as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more unbelievable celebrity mysteries. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching.